Mr. Case is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm happy to support this bill because I agree with the subcommittee chair's statement that this bill fairly represents all of U.S. agriculture. Because just as each of us have different backgrounds, and I have an agricultural background like everybody else, so is agriculture different throughout our country. Just as we have the very large crops and very large programs that make up the bulk of our assistance and policies, so do we have very small crops run by small businesses in small communities that are equally part of U.S. agriculture. Just as we have the 4 or 5 mass-produced, mass-consumed crops out there that get all the attention, so do we have many areas of the country, small specialty crops with niche markets. They don't market to the mass consumer, but to niches. In Hawaii, for example, macadamia nuts, coffee, tropical flowers and fruits, papaya, and so on. And so as most of U.S. agriculture thinks in terms of a seasonal agricultural cycle, there are parts of our country like Hawaii where that is not true, where we think about tropical, subtropical agriculture growing all year round in a different crop cycle. Even conservation assistance can be different from place to place throughout our country, as is rural development. You know, when I was here in my prior service, I was honored to serve for 4 years on the House Agriculture Committee with many of the members here. And one of the takeaways I had then was that at the time, U.S. farm policy, whether it was overall policy or appropriations, was too heavily slanted towards one side of the U.S. agricultural markets. It didn't adequately account for these smaller crops, smaller specialty areas, tropical agricultural, et cetera. But I think that has changed in the last decade plus. I am very happy to say that there's a lot more attention being given in overall farm policy to the true diversity of U.S. agriculture, and certainly this bill, in its approach to the funding and to the programs that it supports, recognizes that diversity as well. So I thank the chair and members for doing that.